All right, so if you run into issues with trying to set up your rectangular pattern for your whole pattern in your 1, 2, 3 block, this is a common problem. So your block is horizontal, and if you type in the dimensions that I stated when you do the pattern, they might shoot down or possibly up if you miss the negative. So to go back and do that, the first thing you need to do, you'll notice that I'm currently in sketch mode. All right, you could just hit undo, all right, and then redo the pattern. Or if you got out of sketch mode, so you don't see this big green check mark up there, down here in the bottom, you've got your timeline. You can see where my mouse is moving. The last sketch is the one you were working on. So I'm going to hit finish sketch. All right, you'll have your 4 holes. Find the sketch icon down here. It's probably sketch 3. Well, I shouldn't say that because it depends what you're working on. All right, find the sketch. Notice that it highlights, double click, and that'll take us back in to work on it. What you're going to do is we want to select this this additional pattern and get rid of it. So to do that, let's delete these. So I'm right clicking on the circle and hitting delete. Leave that one there. All right, it's already positioned, so a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. Go back to your create tab, choose rectangular pattern. When your menu pops up, the first thing you're going to do is click on the circle. And now we're going to change our direction. So in the original video that I put out, I told you to change quantity right here to 1 and leave the distance at 0. And then we changed this quantity to 4 and changed our distance to -2. We're going to flip-flop that. So our first quantity, we're going to change to 4. And we're going to change our distance this time, because we're going in a positive direction, to just 2. And there it is. Now, you'll notice that here it's asking for a quantity 3. You really ought to, just for good measure, change that to 1 and click OK. At that point, you can hit Finish Sketch. And now, if we go home, you'll notice that we've got our 4 circles in the side. And then you can go on and do Extrude. So I'm going to choose the Extrude command and click 1, 2, 3, 4. And the simplest way to do this is drag them back through at least -2. And then click OK. The final tutorial also tells you to do chamfer, so we can do that really quickly. I'm going to choose chamfer. And I'm going to select each of the 8 circles that are in here. So there's 4. And if I move back in here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to type in 0.03. Click OK. And at this point, your 1, 2, 3